I believe that everybody has a guilty pleasure or two or three. And I'm going to tell you about one of mine today because it has everything to do with performing well in a phone interview. Now, my guilty pleasure, I blame completely on my wife because one day she was watching one of those singing competitions, The Voice. She said, "Hey, honey, come sit on the couch with me, snuggle and watch this." And I grumbled a little bit because I didn't think it was very manly to watch these singing competitions. I was blown away. And in one of them later on, after she kind of wrote me in, and I ended up being so impressed with the talent, a guy by the name of Jordan Smith. He was the winner of season 9 of The Voice. His voice is amazing. In fact, I was just watching him again this morning. But even though he's an amazing talent, he got better because the judges gave him feedback. And that's what I want to do with you today, is I want to help you be you, but perform more flawlessly. And see, that's the art of performance in anything, including a phone interview, is you continue to be you. This video is not about deception, it's not about tricking people, it's not about posturing yourself in a way that you're not authentic. Oh no, it's about being you and showing up so you shine through in a phone interview. So I'm going to give you 4 rules. This is my kind of judge's feedback for you, so you perform flawlessly while being you in a phone interview. And all of them start with the word say. So if you can say in these 4 things, you're going to be more successful and perform flawlessly. So the first one is say little, ask a lot. This is kind of the underlying thought for all of it. Say little, ask a lot. One of the biggest traps in an interview is talking too much, whether it's a phone or face-to-face interview. In fact, you will turn off many a hiring manager if you talk too much. So the way you're going to show up in interviews is you're going to say little because you want them to hear everything you say because it's that impactful, and you're going to ask a lot of questions. That's a sign of intellect and interest. So that's number 1. Number 2, say it succinctly. Be brief. Yes, this ties in with say little, ask a lot, but now we're going to get specific as to what you do. Say it succinctly. And how you do that, I want you to follow the KISS principle. Now, some of you know this is keep it short, or keep it simple, stupid. I hate that one. It's keep it short and simple. Rule of thumb, when you answer a question, a sentence or 2 or 3 if absolutely necessary, unless you're asked for more detail. Somebody, for example, asks you to give you a 60-second summary of your background, go ahead and take the 60 seconds. But otherwise, if you can answer in 1, 2, or 3 sentences at most, you're going to be complete, you're going to be thorough, but you're going to be succinct. And that is so provocative because interviewers don't see that much of the time. All right, now that third idea, say what you mean without saying it mean. Yes, I know I'm being cute. I didn't come up with this statement, but I loved it so much, I grabbed it and I use it when I advise job seekers. Look, you're going to be asked, most likely in at least one interview or more, negative things about previous employers or bosses. What didn't you like about your previous boss or employer? It is a trap if you're not careful. But you can get away with saying what you mean without saying it means. So for example, if somebody asked me, well, what is it you didn't like about your boss and your previous job? You could say, you know, one of the things that didn't work for me was I was interrupted a lot during the day. And I adjusted. I figured out ways to deal with that, but I didn't really like it because I like to gain momentum. Now notice how diplomatic I was when I said that. I didn't throw my boss under the bus. I didn't say, oh, constantly interrupted me and what a jerk and this and that. No. I didn't like this. I would have preferred this not happen. I was saying what I meant without being mean and throwing somebody under the bus. All right, now that 4th one, and this one's simple, but it's overlooked. Say please and thank you. Look, interviews are an opportunity for you to show your best self authentically, but also make requests. So say please. Please, I'd love to have another interview. Please let me show you versus tell you the answer to that question. You can make requests during an interview. You can ask for referrals to other people if the job's not a fit. Say please, but also say thank you. It is so often overlooked, it stuns me. Job seekers don't thank people for the interview. Thank them for spending time out of their day, writing thank you notes afterwards. Little things like that get noticed because so many people forget them. So, if you think about it, I didn't say anything that's about deception. It's all about rules of engagement, a way to show up in an authentic way that most people don't do. So if you go with those 4 says that I just walked you through today, you can be you, you can perform well, you can be like Jordan Smith. No, you're not singing in that interview, but you are being you. And you're being you in a way that is a flawless performance in a phone interview that likely will land you the next face-to-face interview.